Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to discuss class 8th topic, chapter number 7, compound interest, practice set 14.1. So within a practice set 14.1 we have a first question, find the amount and the compound interest. We have given the table. In that table we have the first content in which principal value in terms of rupees we have given 2000, rate of interest percent per annum we have given 5, duration in years we have given a 2. Now keep in mind, for the compound interest we have firstly to evaluate the amount. We have the formula principal into 1 plus rate of interest divided by 100 whole to the power duration means the n. And to evaluate now the value of or the amount of compound interest, we have the total amount minus of the principal value. By using those formulas we have to find the amount and the compound interest for the given data. So for the first one I am writing the given data. We have the principal value means the P becomes 2000 rupees. After that we have given the rate of interest per annum, percent per annum, we have the 5%, and the duration means the time n, we have a 2 years. Now to evaluate at start the amount, we have the formula P into 1 plus R divided by 100 to the power n. So let's try to replace P, R and n by their value, so that we are having now the amount to be equals to principal value here we have given, that is 2000, into 1 plus rate of interest we have a 5 divided by we have a 100 whole to the power n. N means we have the duration 2 years. Now we well known 5 ones are 5 and 20 5s are we have a 100. So that after all doing the cross multiplication, 20 ones are 20 plus 1 we are getting 21. So that 2000 into we are having now 21 divided by 20 the whole square. Now square means itself a 2 times multiplication, so 2000 into we are getting 21 divided by 20 into 21 divided by 20. Now keep in mind here 1 0 from numerator denominator, other 0 from numerator denominator getting cancelled. Now 21 into 21 we have 441 divided by 2 into 2 we are getting a 4. Now we well known 4 5s becomes 20. So 5 into 441 we are getting now the amount at the end of the 2 years. We have 2205 rupees. Now we have to evaluate the compound interest. So the compound interest is denoted by the CI, that is equals to we are having now amount minus principal. So that amount we have now 2205 minus of principal value we have 2000. So that 2205 minus 2000 we are getting 2205 rupees. So the compound interest here we have now the 205 rupees, while the amount at the end of the 2 years we have here 2205. Now look at the second row of the table. We have the second content in which principal value is 5000. So that I am writing the given data. P stands for the principal value. We have 5000 rupees. Next to it we have given percent per annum rate of interest, that is 8%. So R value we have 8%, and at the end we have given the duration, that is 3. That means we have the n value is 3. So that first of all we have, as per the compound interest formula, to evaluate the amount at the end of the 3 years, now we have amount to be equals to principal into 1 plus rate of interest divided by 100 whole to the power duration. So the value of P here we have 5000 into 1 plus rate of interest we have 8 divided by 100 whole to the power duration we have given a 3. Now we well known 4 2s becomes 8 and 25 4s we have a 100. So that we are getting amount to be equals to now 5000 into, let's by doing the cross multiplication, 25 ones are 25 plus 2. We have a 27 divided by 25 the whole cube. Now the whole cube means itself a 3 times multiplication, so that we are having now 5000 into 27 divided by 25 into 27 divided by 25 into 27 divided by 25. Now we well known 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50. On it we have now the 2 zeros, and 25 ones are 25, 25 eights are, we have a 200, so that we are getting amount to be equals to, now we remained with the 8 into 27 into 27 becomes 729, and one more 27 we have, and divided by a 25. Now 8 into 27 into 729, we are getting 19,683 whole divided by we have 25. Now 19,683 into 8, we have 1,57,464 divided by 25. Now once we divide 1,57,464 by 25, we are getting the amount at the end of the 3 years, that will be 6,298.56 rupees. That means we are having here 6,298 rupees and 56 paise. Keep in mind. So now we have to evaluate for the compound interest. So compound interest to be equals to, we have now amount minus of principal. Amount at the end of the 3 years we have 6,298.56, and minus of now the principal value we have given a 5,000. Once we are doing the subtraction, so that we are getting 1,298.56 rupees. Again the same thing, the compound interest now we have 1,298 rupees and 56 paise. So that hence we have, as per the table, second content, the amount we have 6,298.56 rupees, and the compound interest we have 1,298.56 rupees. Now look at the third sub question is in the table. We have principal value is 4,000 rupees, rate of interest is 7.5, and the duration is 2 years. So that I am writing now for the third sub question, we have given that principal value 4,000 rupees, next to it rate of interest we have 7.5%, and the duration we have 2 years. Now we have the formula for evaluating the amount once it is compounded annually. Principal into 1 plus rate of interest divided by 100 whole to the power duration means the n. So try to replace by their value. We are having 4,000 be the value of principal into 1 plus rate of interest is 7.5 divided by 100 whole to the power duration means we have a 2. Now to cancel out this decimal point from the numerator, let's try to multiply and divide the given fraction by 10. Because after one place we have the decimal in case of 7.5. That's why we are multiplying, dividing simultaneously by 10 to the given fraction. So that we have now the amount to be equals to 4,000 into 1 plus 7.5 into 10. We are getting 75.0 means the 75, and divided by 100 into 10 we have 1000 the whole square. Now we well known 25 threes are, we have a 75, and 25 fours are 100, on it we have 10, so that will remain with the 4000 into 1 plus 3 divided by 40 the whole square. Now let's by doing the cross multiplication in case of bracket, 40 ones are 40 plus 3 we have a 43 divided by 40 the whole square. Now the whole square means itself a 2 times multiplication, so that we are getting 4000 into 43 divided by 40 into 43 divided by 40. Now keep in mind again the 2 zeros from denominator and numerator getting cancelled. 4 ones are 4, 4 tens are, we have a 40. So that will remain with now the amount to be equals to, we have a 10 into 43 into 43, we are getting 1849 whole divided by, we remained with the 1 4. Now 1849 into 10, we are getting 18,490 and divided by 4 as it is. Now once we divide 18,490 by 4, we are getting 4,622.5. So the amount at the end of now the 2 years, we have 4,622.5 means we have ultimately 4,622 rupees and 50 paise. Okay. So now we are going to evaluate the compound interest. So we have the formula for evaluating the compound interest, amount minus of principal. So 4,622.50 minus of principal value we have 4,000, so that we are getting 622.50 or just a 5, it doesn't matter. That means 622 rupees and 50 paise. So that at the end of the 2 years, compound interest we are getting 622.50 rupees. Like way we are having for the third sub question belongs to your table, question number first, the amount 4,622.50 rupees and the compound interest 622.50 rupees. Now look at the second question from practice set 14.1. Samir Rao has taken a loan of 12,500 at a rate of 12% per annum. PCPA stands for, keep in mind, percentage per annum. Annum means year, keep in mind. Percentage per annum for 3 years. If the interest is compounded annually, underline that word, compounded annually, how many rupees should he pay to clear his loan? That means we have to find the amount which is compounded annually. So that we have given, I am writing firstly the given data. The principal, that means whatever money he borrowed, 12,500 rupees. Then the rate of interest, that means the value of R, 12% per annum, we have the 12%. And the duration means the time for 3 years. So that once I am writing here, it is compounded annually. So once it is compounded annually, that means we have to use the formula belongs to your compound interest. So that as per the compound interest, to evaluate the amount at the end of the given duration, we have amount to be equals to principal into 1 plus rate of interest divided by 100 whole to the power duration n. Principal value now we have given 12,500 into 1 plus rate of interest is 12 divided by 100 whole to the power duration we have a 3. Now we well known 2 6s are 12 and 2 50s are we have 100. Now we remained with amount to be equals to 12,500 into we have 1 plus 6 divided by 50 the whole cube. Let's by doing cross multiplication in case of bracket, we are getting 50 ones are 50 plus 6 is 56 divided by 50 the whole cube. Now the whole cube means we have itself a 3 times multiplication. So 12,500 into we have 56 divided by 50 into 56 divided by 50 into 56 divided by 50. Now we well known 50 ones are 50, 50 into 250 we are getting 12,500. Now again 50 ones are 50, we have a 50, 5s are 250. So that now we'll remain with the 5 into, now 56 into 56 we have 3,136 into 1 more 56 we have whole divided by 50. Now we well known 5 ones are 5, 5 tens are we have a 50. So that after all simplifying we have the amount to be equals to now 3,136 into 56 we are getting 1,75,616 divided by 10. So once we divide it by 10 we are having now 17,561.6 means the 60. That means at the end of 3 years he has to pay the amount rupees 17,561.60. That means 17,561 rupees and 60 paise. So Mr. Samin Rao has to pay 17,561.60 rupees in all. Now look at the practice set 14.1 question number 3. To start a business, Shalaka has taken a loan of rupees 8,000 at a rate of 10:1/2% per annum. After 2 years, how much compound interest will she have to pay? That means here we have to evaluate the value of compound interest. That means the amount of interest at the end of the 2 years. So that I am writing firstly the given data. So whatever money be they borrowed by Mr. Shalaka to start a business, that is the principal amount. So we have the principal value or the principal amount to be equals to now 8,000 rupees. Rate of interest we have given 10:1/2%. Now half means in terms of the decimal we have 0.5. So 10 plus 0.5 we are getting 10.5 percentage. Duration we have given 2 years. So that now we have to evaluate the compound interest. So once it is compounded annually, we have the formula to evaluate at start the amount at the end of the 2 years. Principal into 1 plus rate of interest divided by 100 whole to the power duration means the n. So principal value we have 8,000 into 1 plus rate of interest, now we are having 10.5 divided by 100 whole to the power duration we have a 2. Now to convert this decimal number in terms of the integer value, once we have in case of 10.5 after one place there is a decimal, so try to multiply and divide the given fraction by 10 to cancel out the decimal. So that we are getting 8,000 into 1 plus 10.5 into 10, we have 105.0 means 105 divided by we have 100 into 10 becomes 1000 whole to the power 2 remains as it is. Now both 105 and 1000 are divisible by 5, so that we are getting 21 5s are 105 and 200 5s are 1000. So we'll remain with now 8000 into 1 plus 21 divided by 200 the whole square. Now let's by doing the cross multiplication in case of bracket, we have the value of amount to be equals to 8000 into, we are getting 200 ones are 200 plus 21 is 221 divided by 200 the whole square. Now the whole square means itself a 2 times multiplication, so that 8000 into we have 221 divided by 200 into 221 divided by 200. So that now 2 zeros from denominator, 2 zeros from numerator getting cancelled, one more 0 from numerator and one more 0 from denominator getting cancelled, so that will remain with the 8 into 221 into 221 divided by, we remain with the 2 into 20. Now 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are we have a 8, 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are we have a 20. So 221 into 221 we are getting 48,841 divided by, we remain with the 5. So 48,841 divided by 5, we have 9,768.2. So that at the end of 2 years she has to pay the amount 9,768.2 means 20, that much rupees. That should implies 9,768 rupees and 20 paise. We have to find the amount of interest means the compound interest. So the compound interest we have amount at the end of the given duration minus of principal value. So that 9,768.20 minus of, we have the principal value 8,000, we are getting 1,768.20. So she has to pay at the end of the 2 years the interest 1768 rupees and 20 paise in all. Hence here we are having our exercise 14.1. Thank you.